Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add.
Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Suarez. Pull it. Luis Suarez. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Pullet with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Busquets. Oh, there's a probing ball. He was under real pressure there. Spread out to the left. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. First quarter of an hour gone. Donatoni. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now he's got space here. And this is Gullit. Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Donatoni. He's found a way through. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu. Nicely aimed pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. And the ball's come loose here. Yamal. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Searching pass he's played there. Busquets. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Has crossed into the middle. Messi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Messi. Now it's Drogba. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Bale spots it and intercepts. Yamal. It's Drogba! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that... And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal is onto this. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Hullet. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. And here's Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Drogba. This looks promising. It's a goal kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Donatoni. Great work on the overlap. Kirkchu. Kirkchu! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Swung over. Now he's off and running. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now the breakaway. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kirkchu. That's an imaginative pass. Kirkchu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Drogba! Well, now it's fallen loose again! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Cambio di giocatori.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Bojan. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hazard looking to play him in, and he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Busquets has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a cute ball. He's in a great position here.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That has been cut short. Very much into the last knockings. Milan finding their passes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well played, well played. It's a searching pass. That is a brilliant interception. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now here is a true legend of the game. It's Van Basten! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Inzaghi. He can run onto that. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Basten. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. Now it's Yildiz. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chiellini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's put paid to a promising move. Inzaghi! Ribery. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Basten, looking for options for movement. Ribery! Goal! Inter! And just like that, he hits 50. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Martinez. Donadoni. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! Donadoni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Locatelli. Ball's played through. Platini. Dumfries. And Donadoni. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chiellini. Locatelli. And this is Inzaghi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donadoni. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Into the channel. It's a good-looking delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Showing good feet. Martinez looking to add to his goal. Ricci. And it's Ribery. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Short changes him with that pass. Çalhanoğlu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's in space and looking for options.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Locatelli. Roberto Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Donatoni. Chiellini. Nicely weighted ball. Ribery crosses it in.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dumfries. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Ricci.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Danilo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's definitely not his best. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. And here's Baggio. Oh, cracking ball. Donatoni. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Inzaghi. Pass is just off target. Backward it goes. And it's Locatelli. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away. Big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez. Tries to pass it through. Shifted it to the flank. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ribéry, can he get it through? It's Van Basten! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a delicate pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Thuram. Ribéry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's straight offside. Baresi. Inter Milan, clearly now. That could spell trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dumfries.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Oh, they could
recupero.
be caught out here. Turns and goes back. Inzaghi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi
Inter
che è
Milan
possibile
have
firmare.
done it. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Might be danger here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. He has a look up. Çalhanoğlu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely spread. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ricci with a fine tackle.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, they can break here. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he finish? It's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has... he's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Çalhanoğlu. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. He's got away. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment to turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rafael Leao looking to run onto it. He has found the way through. And the shot! In for the pieces! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry.
Goes for a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anguissa. 15 minutes till half-time. Lookman! Lookman! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And a chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this is Inzaghi. Rafael Leao. And that has sent him sprawling. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's Inzaghi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade.
Van Basten! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's fallen kindly here. He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Shifted it to the flank, now it's Rafael Leao. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And we've reached half-time.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donadoni. Now it's Ribery. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Baresi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Scalvini. Anguissa. Not the most accurate pass. Played for Chiellini. Fiore. No way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now this could be a chance. Not the most convincing of passes. That is a brilliant interception. Anguissa could move up a gear here. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. Look at the shapes to shoot! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Di Lorenzo. And Scalvini. Magno.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Calhanoglu.
29.514
Rafael Leao
spettatori.
providing an outlet on that flank. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Referee has just said play on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Hello, go.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 9.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Modric. Il numero 3. Il numero 11. Il numero 18. Il numero 4.
And here's Van Basten, knocks it out wide. Calhanoglu, Ricci. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Chiellini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cambio di giocatori.
And that has been cleared. Out for a throw. And here's Mkhitaryan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. DiMarco is eyeing up his options in the middle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yildiz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only... Oh no, what has happened here? Martinez! he's put it wide.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And this is Ribery. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Anguissa has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing.
And one more try! And it's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able... That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Just wouldn't stay down for him. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Great vision. DiMarco gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. The ball goes in. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here.
Might want to be careful there.
No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? Against the crossbar! That could spell trouble. Decent chance! It's in he goes again. They want to be quick to recover this. Van Basten does well to get it back. Gets a good foot in there. Ribery, there's the shot! He's scored! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And now he has two. That's at the end. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think this... Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Great chance here from position A1. Donadoni! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Aimed beyond the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been slipped through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. Dumfries. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho with the clearance. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Chiellini. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross. He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ribery. Now it's Martinez. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Numero 15.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game.
Rafinha! João Neves. Matheus Cunha. That's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. Matheus Cunha. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kökçü. Nicely weighted ball. Mosquera. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? João Neves. And it's Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, and that could set him on his way. A lovely chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Looking for the run. And a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kukçu. De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Girassi. Tries to play it through. And this is Drogba. And he was quick to react. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Girassi. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu puts his foot on the gas. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Belletti, he's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. That's a sharp pass. Deep into stoppage time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Girassi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Chiellini. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he... Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in here. And back out it comes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that's been won straight back. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Girassi. That's a delicate pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And this is Drogba. Now it's Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. And it's Koundé. Aims beyond the defence. Pings in across. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Always onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can clear it away. Konate. Drogba under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, that was never going to make it. And he plays one through. Now it's Bellingham, played into the box. That's really well cleared. Now it's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Oh, crossbar! And he's in on goal. And it's McAllister. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That was travelling. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Shoots! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's straight offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice looking ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Crosses it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Shot, surely!
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hazard. Donadoni picked out, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Girassi. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Donadoni. He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Donadoni! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Belletti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Donatoni. Donatoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Drogba dominates aerially so often. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into the middle. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Nicely shaped ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Konate gets over and intercepts. Well, this ended up in no man's land. And that pass isn't the best. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And this is Drogba. Referee has just said play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's intervened well there. Right card. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rafinha gets into some space. Donatoni. Ball swung in. And that's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. And he welcomes it in. He's in a good position. Tries a shot! It's in! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Lewandowski is on his own. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Quick time. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Corner. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kukçu. Got a Tony.
And it
Cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Kukçu. Well played right into his path. He's found the way through. Messi. And it's Neymar. Rafinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Nijmegen are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Neymar could try cutting inside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on... It's Pele! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Pele gets through on his own. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that...
Neymar! Rijkaard. Strong running down that left flank. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Drogba! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to play it through. Lovely. It's Lewandowski! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Drogba. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Pele gets into a good position. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Drogba. That is a great... Decent chance! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Villa. He's got away. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nijmegen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Drogba. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's a brilliant save! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And this is Messi. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kukçu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great vision. Thinks about the chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18,
number 3 coming up.
Pele. Number 10.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 22, Messi. Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Right card.
Coming on the field, number 20, Bale.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 15,
Chance, surely!
Number 24,
Hazard.
Desiree Doué.
Makaleli
Number
can
9,
so cleverly bypass the press. And the through ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nijmegen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Drogba.
There they go, hunting again.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through? And no, that was never going to make it. And that's definitely not his best. 5 minutes to add. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And the shot! No mistake! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made... And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having...